D.C., this is News Channel 8.
In this morning's business brief, U.S. employers only added 80,000 jobs in June, and the unemployment rate remains unchanged at 8.2%. This is the third straight month of weak hiring, showing the economy is struggling. A weaker job market makes consumers and investors less confident. Let's take a live look at this morning's opening numbers on Wall Street. We can see the Dow is down 120 points at this hour. We'll continue to watch the stock market throughout the day. Here with more on what this morning's June jobs report means for our area, we welcome Dr. Cassi Fields, President and CEO of the LET Corporation based here in the region. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So, these long-term unemployed folks who are not only here but across the country, when they see these numbers, what toll does that take on them?
I think it's very, very hard on them, and it decreases their motivation to try to find a job, I think.
Yeah. So you've worked in the performance assessment industry for more than 20 years. You got a PhD in industrial and organizational psychology from George Washington University. So in this economy, looking at these numbers, what advice do you give folks who are seeking work?
I think that while they are looking for their target position, and I sometimes think people are not focused enough on exactly what it is they would like to do. So they need to look and see where the target jobs are. So for example, today the report indicates that the professional occupation and business occupations and consulting, for example, are a little bit up, whereas other areas of the economy are down. And those are good places to look. But once you locate your target job, what you need to do is you need to begin what I call a missing information analysis. You need to figure out exactly what you need to know about your target job. So what are the tasks that are performed in that job? What are the knowledge that is needed in that job? What are the skills? Everyone talks about the skills, but that's only a very small piece of it. What are the personality traits? What is the organizational climate and culture like where this job lives? And you need to determine also what is the selection process and who will be the selecting official. And once you gather all that information, you can start to make your resume and you a perfect match for the target job you seek.
They say that when you're trying to find a job or get hired for a job, it's all about who you know. So how do you make those connections with people that really matter, who have the power to make that hiring, that decision?
Well, it is a lot to do with who you know, but it's not only. But let's assume, for sake of argument, that it has a lot to do with networking. There are many ways to network. You can start by just showing up at a company's HR department, and you can talk to recruiters there, and you can talk to staff there, and ask them about the specific job openings and about just what the specific jobs in the organization do. You can talk to people who work in a specific organization and pick their brains about what they know about the specific job you may be interested in. So you can network with friends and people in the company and official people in the company.
What about folks who might be watching who currently are employed, but it's not the job that they were hoping to have, or they feel like they've plateaued in their current career, and because of this economy, it's very hard to get a promotion, to get a raise? What advice do you have for those folks?
Well, it's almost the same advice for people who are looking for an entry-level position. You know, I call that hitting a barrier or the glass ceiling. And there is a way to gather all the information we just discussed, and sometimes what people need is one additional thing, which is a coach or a mentor to help empower them to transfer that information that they've gathered into effective behaviors for advancement. And I consider it an empowerment strategy.
Dr. Cassi Fields, President and CEO of the LET Corporation based here in the D.C. region. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you very much.